What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, kicking bases and taking names. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for episode 30, that's right, 30, of Gemfix Farm Max That Rush. Now, if you guys are enjoying this content, please let me know by two things. One, of course, like the video, but also you can choose to subscribe to the channel because I can actually see through YouTube analytics how many people subscribe because of a specific video. And if you do, let me know down in the comments that you subscribed because of the Gemfix Farm Max That Rush series, and we'll make sure that it never ends. Never ends. Because that's, well, let's be honest, that's what it feels like right now. These walls, oh man, I thought that this base was progressing quickly until we got up to the point where we're kind of even with, I would say, a lot of Town Hall 10s out there. Town Hall 10 defenses, and of course these walls, getting them to level 10. Oh man. So, okay, so today's episode is going to kind of fast forward through a bunch of upgrades and 3 different farming sessions, because I'll tell you right now. Hey, first of all, before I go on to that, I wanted to say, every now and then I do pop into Global. Okay, I pop in on this account and people usually think I'm fake. Occasionally I pop in on the main account, but it's more fun to pop in here and have people accuse me of being a fake Galadon. I realize that there are people out there that are pretending to be me in Globals, which is kind of a bummer, but at the same time, it's always fun, and I wanted to put some people in a YouTube video because that's usually the first question I get, am I in a video? So in today's video, those people actually were, so you never know, I might surprise you guys. Okay, so yes, I buy pretty much everything that shows up in the shop. Yes, I don't always 3-star every, oh, okay. Well, this base is going to get 3-starred, but I don't always every base drop a triple. You know, we see some fails, of course. I mean, it wouldn't be a Gala stream without a Gala fail, so I'm hoping you guys are coming by the live streams because these videos are fun and they're cool and everything, but if you want to see the full story, the full raids, all the wins, loses, draws, loses, losses, let's get that right, okay? They're called losses, not loses, okay? He who doesn't win loses, but it's not a win, it's a loss. It's losses, just like it's breathe and breath are spelled differently. It's just, those things annoy me, okay? I was a college English major, okay? I majored, if you're wondering, yes, I did finish college. I majored in psychology and English, and just wanted to let you know, stay in school. It's important, okay? YouTube is cool, but school is more important. All right, so let's go ahead and check out Constable Bye-Bye. I thought this was an interesting base, an interesting name, but also an interesting way to continue to practice Gala YOLO Pekka Smash, because that is what we've been using. Also, this is the extended troop deployment bar. People keep asking me about this, even though I put it in a video. If you want your troop deployment bar to look like this, go to Settings, More Settings, and select Extended Troop Deployment Bar in Home Village, and you will get this. All right, so that's that. Okay, now this base, again, Gala YOLO Pekka Smash is the strategy where you let the Archer Queen decide which way she wants to go, and then and only then you conduct your attack, the rest of your attack, with a little bit of funneling, trying to get the bowlers in. These multi-compartmented bases like this usually work out pretty well to get bowlers in rather than them wrapping around the outside. We thought Pekkas used to go for a walk. Man, bowlers are way worse because they will walk just because buildings are on the opposite side of a wall. We get into the core, there you can see, and then it becomes the YOLO part, because you're just spamming hero abilities, you're spamming a bunch of spells, and you're just kind of crossing your fingers, waiting for that moment that the Town Hall goes down, and the Warden ability was still active, so that worked out pretty well. And once the core is cleared out, well, in a case like this, it feels pretty good, because you realize that you've gotten through all of the key defenses, because most players keep them right in the middle, and now it's going to be a slow but not painful process, painful for the defender, Constable Bye-Bye, to watch the rest of my units work their way out from the inside and eat this base from the inside. That sounds disgusting, but it's true, from the inside out, just like, I don't know. Give me an example in nature where something eats something from the inside out, and I'll like your comment. I'll like your comment down in the... No, what am I doing, man? What? I don't know. I don't know where that went weird. That got dark, okay? Because I know those comments are going to be gross. I just feel it already. And again, we're talking about school, but hey, because I know you're not watching this in school, right? You're not. You, especially right now, in class, you're going to get in trouble. Put it away. Watch me later, okay? And several other videos. And watch the ads and subscribe and turn on notifications and like and comment. all that good stuff. But no, seriously, I do appreciate you guys coming by the videos day in and day out. It's a lot of fun to do this. And remember, again, come by the live streams because these are condensed versions of what is happening on this rush to Town Hall 12. If you've got the time or the desire, you're more than welcome to come by. For instance, today's fast-forwarded video, this is something like 6 hours of footage condensed down into one brief 10-minute and 1-second video. So, okay, maybe it's a little bit longer than that, but I'm just, saying it's definitely over 10 minutes, right? Right? Yeah, okay. So you can see here, this was another not quite 3-star, but this was a pretty tough base. These bases nearly maxed out. My heroes not nearly maxed out. Although I've decided that what I want to do is get the queen to 60, the king to 50, and then probably run the queen all the way to 65 before I do any more upgrading of the Barb King. Just kind of like what I did with the Warden. I rushed him first to get up there. Well, the opposite of rushed, right? I upgraded him. But here the Archer Queen is ready to go to 59. And, okay, so yes, we're going to go ahead and use a few gems. We're getting low on gems, so you know what that means. That's right, hashtag Gem Bang coming up before the end of this episode. But in the meantime, just like I said I would do, it is time to finish all level... Okay, not quite yet, but we're close. That's the way the base looks, and yeah, I still get insulted in Global for being rushed, but we're getting there. We are getting there, and there is our Archer Queen. Here it is. Hashtag Gem Bang. Another $99.99. It's a bargain. It's not $100. It's like, hey, I didn't spend $100 on. It's not like I spent $100. It was only 99. All right, so now we got 14,066 gems, and it is time to get back into more raids, more epic domination confrontation by YOLO Pekka Smash elimination. I don't know. It's just fun to say, but yeah, YOLO Pekka Smash. It's a thing. It's a real thing, and it works more often than not. I've actually gone, I'll tell you this right now, in Legend League, I think I've gone 2 days without a 1-star in a row, which is rare for me, okay? And a couple of 3-stars. We pepper in the triples against Legend League bases, and perhaps we can condense those all into one episode for you guys as well, and pretend like I got them all in one day. I could be like, Galadon pretends to be Itsu. That'll be like an episode, but okay. In the meantime, you can see that I am definitely racking up the massive raids being in Titan 2 right now. And notice, hey, by the way, the Book of Heroes is finally the right price. I wonder how many people paid that inflated price for it and if they got their gems back for it. I wonder. I don't know. Okay, so speaking of Legend League bases, here is a very typical version of a base that you're going to see in Legend League all of the time. Now, of course, as players get higher and higher in Legend League, the bases may change, the meta may shift, because only the best of the best will be advancing. It's actually sad. You know that my personal best on my profile is about 6,300 trophies, and I know that you guys talked about, oh, Galadon, I wanted to see the quest to 7,000. Rest in peace, the quest to 7,000. I'm telling you right now, I may never see 6,000 again, because you have to win more trophies than you lose. And I found already around 5,600 trophies that I'm getting to that point where I'm not really much ahead of the curve. In 8 attacks, I'm not really gaining trophies. There's been days where I've actually lost net trophies, and I don't know. I either need to get better at attacking or I need to come up with a better base design, because even with a maxed out base, I am getting hit for 3 stars, I would say, every day, at least 1 attack a day, and on a bad day, 2 or 3 times. And occasionally, yes, I get lucky and pick up a 1-star, but it's little consolation when you're losing 120 trophies and 3 attacks that are 40 trophies each. So yeah, I need a new base, and seriously, I'm begging you guys right now, come by a live stream, tweet me a link, do something. I would love to use your base, and if it succeeds, if it's amazing, then I would definitely shout you out in a future episode. But as of this point, I feel like maybe there's only a handful of players out there in the world that have devised a base that is fooling players on a regular basis. And of course, you see those players at the top of the leaderboards right now because they are the ones that are skilled in attacking and tricky in defending. But yeah, good chance that we'll ever see those bases exposed to the rest of the world. In the meantime, this again is serving as practice. The Rush Town Hall 12 is getting practice for the main account by dropping Pekka Smash after Pekka Smash. But again, I am open to suggestions. 2 that I've heard have been Pekka Bobat and Lalo. So like a hero charge Lalo, where the heroes just try to go in, take a bunch of value by themselves without healers, and then you drop the lava loon for the rest of the attack. So those are two that I would like to learn. Right now, I'm definitely in the Pekka Smash phase, where I feel like I got pretty good. I was able to handle Queen Charge Miner. I did the same with Queen Charge Hog Rider. Now I'm on Pekka Smash for a couple of weeks. I would say I would feel like I would get a little more experienced and be able to have this one in the tool belt after doing this consistently for a couple of weeks, where I can just go back to it, be like riding a bike. I'll always know how to Pekka Smash a base. All right, so here's a day. This is the next day, and yes, you'll notice the queen is magically level 60. So unfortunately, at the beginning of this live stream, I forgot to hit the record button, and we upgraded the Archer Queen. So you missed that part, the momentous occasion as she gets to 60. But okay, so she's 60, he's 48. And the plan, again, is to get him to 50 and then run the queen through 5 levels. And I could even gem it. I mean, if I got enough hashtag gem bangs in the comments, these are things that I occasionally do. We kind of, we rage gem through things. And also, hey, speaking of, as we watch this, again, Legend League style base, nearly maxed out Town Hall 12, get hit by my rushed account, I wanted to ask you guys a very serious question about the builder base. Okay, you guys may know that I gemmed from Builder Hall 3 to Builder Hall 9 on this account. And if you go over there, my Builder Hall base is 9, but with mostly Builder Hall 3 defenses and buildings. Do you guys want to see, as part of this series, do you want to see me go over there, pop over to the builder base from time to time, not a full episode, maybe not even every episode, maybe every other episode, spend a little bit of time, and yes, a little bit of gems over there to work on upgrading and catching that one up, because it is severely rushed. But remember, it's not as painful, it's not as penalizing to the player to rush the builder hall side as it is to rush the home village, okay? It's much more difficult if you rush this village. So again, I always answer these questions the same. If you are considering going to the next town hall level, do yourself a favor and max everything, especially the walls and the heroes, because trust me, at that new town hall level, there's going to be plenty of walls and plenty of hero levels you're going to need there as well. It's just going to be a vicious cycle that's going to catch you falling further and further behind, and eventually what happens is a lot of players actually stop playing. So even Supercell doesn't want you to rush, because they know a lot of players that rush ruin their gaming experience and end up quitting Clash of Clans, and nobody wants that. I don't want that, you don't want that, Supercell doesn't want that. So alright, so anyway, so the Legend League base is getting destroyed pretty well right here by the Archer Queen with her healers doing a good job. At the top of the base you can see we've got a couple of Pekkas, and it looks like the Grand Warden is up there. Will we get 3 stars? It looks like it's a possibility. The Archer Queen doing a great job. And again, all of the key defenses were clustered right around that town hall, even though this was a teaser style base where the town hall is kind of off to one side. The problem is, that's right, it leaves a weak side, and you can either attack it from the beginning like you saw earlier in the episode where I came from the bottom of a base just like this, or in this instance, I came from the side rather than the bottom, and it works out pretty well also. So it really depends upon what you're comfortable with and what your attacking style is. In this case, we didn't quite get to the 3-star, but again, I'm happy with 84%. I would be happy if every single one of my Legend League attacks was 84%. We would definitely be picking up some serious trophies. And in this case, we picked up serious loot. The 777, the Magic 777, nets us, well, after the cost of the army, over 1 million gold, and yes, over 9,000 dark elixir, not to mention 21 trophies. Okay, so again, we're kind of around Titan 2. I feel like that's the right spot to be. It is time to upgrade an Expo to level 6. That feels good, getting those Expos maxed out. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Here we go. There we go. Gotta have a spot on the maxed side for these defenses. Okay, now of course the daily deals, we do pick all of those up pretty much consistently. Doesn't even matter what they are. And here we go. It is the status report time to find out the total amount spent. Remember, this was a triple episode, 3 different farming sessions, $99.99 spent today. Total $24.58.14. That is right, not cheap. Total gems spent, total 7,167 over 3 farming sessions. Time spent, we are now well over 90 hours spent. And the next goals coming up, we really want to finish those level 10 walls. Really, it's going to happen. But hey, Where are the deals? Where are the packages, my friends? I am hurt, man. I want to spend more money. And I want to buy you a gold pass. If you want one, all you have to do is be in one of my Facebook live streams and have me find you in English Global at the same time. If that happens, I will buy you a gold pass. I bought 2 people ones today. Now get out there, have a great rest of your day. Be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, did you know you talk in your sleep? That's right, that means you talk 24 hours a day. Gosh.